got a kind of a long one. We've got a lot of stuff to go over. So, there's very few people who are attending town hall these days. Do you think going forward we should do it in the LLC? We could, right? It's just doesn't feel so overwhelming. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind later, but we put that out to the group before, and everyone said they like 10, or the majority of people. So, alrighty. So, welcome to town hall. It's Christmas season already. I see that some of you have your Christmas sweaters on. Thank you for being festive. How did you guys like the resident holiday party? That was beautiful. And it was absolutely gorgeous. And Pam's husband took some beautiful photos. So we'll see if we can't get some of those posted so that you can enjoy. So most of you, I'm sure, have met Ariel by now. Ariel Hamilton is our new director of dining services. She is well qualified. She's got her bachelor's in food and nutrition from Cal State San Bernardino. She received her associate's degree from Johnson and Wales University in Rhode Island prior to getting her bachelor's, and she did intern as a chef at the Ritz Carlton in McLean, Virginia, which is just outside of Washington, D.C. So she is used to serving a high level of clientele, and she is a certified dietary manager. So she actually had let me know before she accepted the offer that she, for the first time in years, was going to go back to Maryland to see her parents for Christmas. Usually they come out here, but she promises she'll be here for New Year's. But in the meantime, me, Pam, and Joel have volunteered to help serve buffet at Christmas brunch. So you'll see us then. So nothing unusual. We're just going to help out for Christmas brunch. Quick overview of our strategic goals. The CLPG for culture. Team members enjoyed their annual staff holiday party on December 10th and each received a small gift from Walnut Village. Regarding leadership, next year's 5-star program planning has already begun, and 3 Walnut Village stars were selected to participate and develop leadership skills. And those 3 people are Juana Lopez from transportation, Jennifer Turnbow at the front desk, and Lorena Dolash, who's a caregiver and doing a very good job, brings a lot of energy to her position. Driving performance, resident engagement results are in, and we're going to spend quite a bit of time going over that today. I'll try to do the condensed version and give you a recap as part of your Friday memo so you're not inundated by analytics. We achieved a 61.7 response rate, just short of the Holler-In benchmark of 67.5. So thank you to those of you who did participate. And I will be sharing those results in greater detail as part of the Friday memo. And then achieve growth. 6 of the 7 new clubhouse apartments are spoken for, so thank you to sales and marketing for that. We still have room to grow in Summer House. We continue to work with the architects and developer to finalize plans for the 7 new accommodations in the old Summer House, and we'll update you as more details are finalized. As part of building culture also, staff wear their front porch t-shirts with our values printed on them on Friday. So if you see them in their black shirt with a value on the back and the red front porch ball on the front, that enables them to be eligible for a raffle, and they get prizes weekly. And I think I basically just reiterated everything I just told you before, so we'll skip that. So Walnut Village financials, your favorite thing, for October 31st, 2025. We did miss revenue by 94,874. Our expenses, though, were better than budget, and we did better by 46,815. However, minus 94,874 plus positive 46,815. What happened? Sal! means, thank you, Sal, sorry, means that we missed our operating contribution by $48,000. So we know where our challenges are. Our expenses are generally pretty good, although we have a lot in outside expenses, and that covers all departments, as well as utilities have been super high this year, and that was hard to account for. And then we know that we need to grow revenue in Summer House. Okay, the results of the engagement survey came in. I'm happy to say we did better than last year, which is gratifying. Walnut Village residents completed written surveys in September 2025. 61.7% of you responded. And again, we talked about the average being 67.5 Holleran wise, so we're a little bit lower. So love to get some ideas to figure out how to get more of you to participate next fall. The highest residential living satisfaction scores for Walnut Village are staff friendliness, opportunity for privacy, and safety and security of grounds. And then the lowest satisfaction scores, quality of food, special dietary requests, which is new, and then annual community budget input. So, as part of your Friday memo, you're going to get a survey, because we love doing surveys, but that's the best way for me to get your feedback, to find out what we could do better in these areas. But because these are the bottom three, we're also going to be putting together our work groups like we did last year. Um, we made a lot of gains in quality of food and variety of food during our work groups last year. We were doing great, and I think we were hitting all the benchmarks that the working groups asked us to implement. And then we transitioned to CCL and their order guide and their systems. And so I think we need to rebuild again from there. We used to have transitions between levels of care as a bottom scoring dimension or domain. I think with our conversation that we had last late spring with Pamela and I'm hoping that more of you understand what goes into the difference between independent living, assisted living, memory care, skilled nursing, hospice, and all of those things. But we still have some work to do. So we're going to be opening up the work groups. Probably in February, we'll start February, March, April. We'll meet once a month. And hopefully, over those 3-month period, you're going to see improvements in those areas that you have designated as our bottom scores. Regarding voice, there's 4 main components of the resident engagement, and each one has a number of different questions underneath them. But the 4 main domains are voice, connection, fulfillment, and well-being. And so we did better than Front Porch. Oopsie. Where's my little, where's my guy? I see him, but I don't see him on the screen. I see the red dot over here, but not on the screen. I feel like a cat. So you can see that we did better than the Front Porch average. Front Porch average for voice was 4.11. We came in at 4.3. Connection, Front Porch average is 4.39. We came in at 4.44. This is one that concerns me, and I'd really like your feedback. So I'm going to put this as part of the survey of how we can increase your fulfillment satisfaction. Our fulfillment is lower than the Front Porch average. So we came in at 3.93%. Front Porch average is 4.03%. And then well-being, we're pretty much right about where Front Porch enterprise-wide is. They came in at 4.10, we're 4.11. And again, I'm not going to bore you. There's slide after slide after slide, but all of these are going to be in a packet that I'm going to include as your Friday memo. Some things that stood out to me, though, is where we scored lower than last year, because last year was a kind of a low scoring year for us. So we wanted to do better, and we have in a few instances, in several instances, but where we're lower is maintain life from before. Last year you said you gave us a score of 4.09. This year was 4%. So I'd love to know what we can do. And I know it's hard to maintain the life that you had before because you used to have a home and probably drove and had friends and neighbors nearby, but how could we increase your satisfaction there? Another area where we did lower than last year was cope with challenges. This year it's 3.96%. Last year it's 4.15. Um, Also, meaningful relationships with staff went down slightly. Address issues actually improved quite a bit, so I'm happy about that. Transparency with residents improved. Pursue meeting went down a little, so I'm going to put that on your survey question to find out what we can do to improve that score. Annual community budget input was one of the lowest scores, and I know that we give you all an opportunity to do the CapEx survey and turn those in so that we can make that part of the budget process for the next fiscal year. I'd love to hear what else you'd like to be included in. We don't have a financial committee, quite a few communities do. I don't know if we want to think about doing that so that there's more input throughout the whole year. So think about that. Um, Everything else is better there. Health and wellness goals, we went down a little bit. We're still higher than the front porch average, but let me know what you think we could do to improve that for you. Overall satisfaction, we're actually less or lower than the front porch average. Front porch average for overall satisfaction is 4.35. We came in at 4.28. So let us know what we can do. Value for price paid is exactly the same as the front porch average. And special dietary requests, this was the first year, so I'd love to hear what your feedback is on that. Quality of food, of course, went down, front porch wide, but up from last year. So again, as part of the working group, we'll go over that in detail so that you can give us input on that.
Question,
Yes, Ed?
what is the points? That is the highest, is it 5 points?
I'll get it, Sal. The question was, what is the highest? And so, yes, and I should have explained that before. So 5 is the highest. Yes. So 4 is like a B, if you think of it that way. 3 is a C. So again, this is all going to be included in your Friday memo, this recap, and you can go through it at your leisure and really absorb it. Respect for privacy was a high score, although lower than last year. So I'm not sure what that's about. Preservation of dignity went down, and it's lower than the front porch average. So that's going to be on your survey as well. Overall, you can see we came in 5th in the company. Wesley Palms was the only community. I take it back. Apparently, 6 is the highest that you can get, Ed. So I apologize. Frederica Manor came in at 5, as well as Friend's House up in Sonoma County, Sunnyview, which is San Jose area, and then we came in 5th. So that's where we stand. Tied for second, but we're the lowest of if you look at all the percentiles across the way. And again, fulfillment is what really kind of messed us up. We're in the 89th percentile for voice, 70th percentile for connection, spam all day, 38th percentile for fulfillment. So that's a huge drop compared to the other communities at Front Porch. So we have to focus on that. And then well-being, we came in at in the 59th percent. percentile. Okay, we talked about the engagement plan already. We're going to do the work groups. And then you may have seen the donation boxes for the Spark of Love. We're doing that again this year. We do need to drop off those presents probably Monday or Tuesday of next week at the very latest at the fire department. So if you want to donate, this weekend is probably your last chance. But thank you for those of you who have donated. We've got the donation boxes in the front lobby as well as the post. And then something that happened yesterday, and I just want to highlight it. Jan Tapley came to me, actually, George Tapley came to me 6 months ago, and said he had some art that he would love to display. And so we finally made it happen. Thank you, Jan. And it is, there's a gallery right across from the Great Wall Tapestry in the LLC, the hallway to the LLC Breezeway. Please take a look. Lots of vivid colors George used, and of course, see Jan if you're interested in any of the art. We're going to make sure that you've got some cards so that you can look at George's website and see all of his art. So thank you, Jan, for loaning us George's art. And now I will invite Pam to come on up and talk about some care updates. Oh, thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Okay, we got some information sent to us, an article published in the Journal of Physical Activity and Health, and we thought we'd share a couple of things with you. Talking about sitting, which we tend to do too much of. Sitting for long stretches raises heart and diabetes risk in older people. The researchers analyzed data from 28 international studies involving 82,000 people aged 60 and older and found these strong associations between sitting for long periods of time and worsening cholesterol, waist size, blood pressure, and blood sugar. Simple changes, though, can make a difference. Standing during phone calls. We want to have a call with one of your kids, go out in the garden, walk around. You see people doing it all the time. It's a good way to exercise. Replace some of the TV time with gardening or a walk. Light chores around the house. Per the researchers, you can meet the weekly exercise target, but if you spend the rest of the day sitting, your health is still at risk. Waist measurement, a major predictor of health risk, had the strongest, most consistent link with sitting time. The study indicated a limited protective effect from exercise alone, a strategy that encourages exercise but also helps people sit less throughout the day is best for your health. So basically what I'm saying is get up and move. And Ryan is a really good source of information on having a plan for you guys. So the holidays are coming. We're here in the holidays. We're eating up a storm.
Yeah.
After the first year, I encourage everybody to see Ryan.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. I have to say, as I get more and more inundated with emails and I'm sitting more in front of my computer, my pants are getting tighter, which I hate. So it's true. Okay, dining department updates. Fun stuff coming up. Lots to look forward to. Christmas Eve, normal dining times, but I know that they are serving rack of lamb for those of you who like lamb. Christmas Day, the bistro will close after breakfast. Christmas brunch will be in the Red Chair Lounge from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please make reservations at the Grove host desk. Guests are welcome and holiday points will be charged. New Year's Eve, we're going to have our special surf and turf dinner in the Grove with champagne. I need to order champagne today. Please make reservations. Please join us on New Year's Day in the Red Chair Lounge at 8 a.m. in your pajamas for a pancake breakfast and watch the Rose Bowl. I think we also have mimosas on that day, so 2 cases of champagne. On January 4th already, we're going to have our first Sunday of the month brunch in the Red Chair Lounge from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's where the serving will be, of course. You will dine in the Grove. We've had a little bit of turnover. Servers, as you know, they're usually the part-time servers in the PM. They've got school, they've got other interests. We are actually down 2 part-time servers, although I know that we extended an offer to 1. and they have accepted. So we're looking forward to that person starting. We still need one full-time server, and we need one full-time dishwasher. Ignacio has retired after 35 years, so I know. Eden, if you wouldn't mind giving us some maintenance department update.
Thank you, Debbie. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Okay, so let's start off the painting project that we were planning on doing and starting this month. We've had to postpone it due to our renderings. We need to get some more work done on those. So be looking forward to that coming up maybe this spring. We met with the bocce ball vendor for the installation of the new bocce ball court over in the clubhouse courtyard. So that should be coming very soon. Um, all of our HVAC units that we've ordered to be replaced in the units that have old units that are failing and whatnot have come in. So we will be scheduling those over the next few weeks and months to get those put in. But just give us a little time on those. We have about 50 units to replace, so we'll get through them as quickly as possible. Pest control was completed this month. Again, if anybody has any issues with pests and wants to be treated, please let the front desk know. We'll put you on the list for a monthly service. We've got the new color flowers and the main entrance have been done. The north exit gate was repaired last week. Also, elevator 5 had a major repair and it was down for a little bit, but that is back up and running again. And the elevator 2, I know that there has been a lot of reports of that one making noises. We've gotten through a lot of the noises. I've ridden it several times. We've had an elevator company ride it several times. We're not hearing much anymore, so if you do hear something that is, making noise in there, please let us know right away and we'll take a look at it. Yesterday we had the new cushions put in for the bistro chairs and the putting green chairs over there, so hope you guys enjoy those. They're nice new colors and a lot more padding on them. And that's what we have for sales now. Chris.
Thank you. Good morning. All right. So we had a very busy month, finishing off very well. The end of this month, our occupancy will be 90.16%, which has been the highest we've had in a bit. So that is as of 12/31/25. We will have 211 residents as of the end of this month, so that's excellent. We will have a total of 7 new move-ins in December. Tova Rosen is in apartment 116 in the clubhouse. Rochelle Ambersound, apartment 114, also in the clubhouse, filling up the clubhouse. Norma Jones and Jim Strode in apartment 165. Shirley Hodges will be in apartment 67 in Summer House. She should be moving in today, I think. Marie and Bob Midoff, apartment 322. Please greet them. Don and Judy Deshay will be in apartment 110 in the clubhouse. They should be coming in on 12/29. And then we have Jack and Linda Shepard will be signing for apartment 325 at the end of this month, but they probably won't be in the community until about mid-January. So upcoming, we already reserved 2 more apartments for the start of the year, but we do have availability. We only have 1 apartment left in the clubhouse. That's apartment 115, which is also our model. So please let us know if any friends or family might be interested in Walnut Village. Just want to give you a reminder, we do give a $5,000 rent credit for referrals, so keep that in mind. There is a 3-month occupancy required. But we do want to thank all the residents for making 2025 a great success, and looking forward to 2026. Thank you. Yes?
Do we have a waiting list?
We do have a waiting list. However, the waiting list is very specific to a specific apartment. So we do always offer our upcoming apartments to folks on the waiting list, but sometimes they want to have a south-facing view in the garden and whatnot. So some folks are going to be waiting a little bit longer than others. But thank you for asking. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, sorry. Spiritual care updates. Hanukkah celebration is this coming Monday, December 22nd from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in the LLC. Christmas Eve service, December 24th, of course, at 10:30 here in the chapel. And the December chapel news is available in the Post and in the chapel. And I don't see Sandy today, so I will do residents. Hello, there you are. Sandy will do resident services updates. Sorry.
Hello. So it's the holiday season and scams are up. So if someone calls you reporting that they're from the bank, just hang up. Call the number on the back of your card. That is their number, or you can even Google the number, but I would say the back of your card is the most important. Scammers can claim to be from the bank's fraud department and give you a number that rings back directly to them. They have this all set up, so they'll answer saying they're your bank, but they're not. So again, the number on the back of your card, and you can always ask if there's any unusual activity on your account. And then next week, the Nutshell will only be open on Tuesday. And then I brought a paper I got in the mail, in case anyone else gets this, it looks official. And it says, action needed, please respond to avoid further tax withholding and IRS penalties. Your account ending in, and it has the last four numbers of my account and my name. It says it's from my bank. And it says we value your business and need to update your account with your certified taxpayer ID number or social security number. And they even sent me a W-9 that they printed off and telling me to put all my account numbers and my social security number and send it back to them. So in case you get this, because it did have on the envelope that it was from my bank, this is not true, just rip this up. I just want to, if anyone wants to see it, I'll have it, if they want to get a look at it. And let's see. And any questions about any scams or anything?
And your bank should already have your social
Yeah.
security number.
And to add that, I was just at my bank the week before and they had my social and everything, so. Okay, thank you.
Only one slide to give you a hard time for exercise stuff. And there's not really anything exercise related on this one. Because we do know it's the holidays, and the holidays become historically slow for exercise, but come the first week of January, it's gonna be a madhouse. So I know I'm gonna see a ton of people in January, so that's okay. But just a little reminder, please, and not everyone's here, but please tell everybody to sign up in the book, in the Post, if there's an outing that you're interested in. We're not mind readers. We don't know if you thought about, you were gonna sign up, but you didn't, and so you just assumed that it was gonna happen. The sign-up sheets really help Araceli and myself to have a head count for who's going, then it helps transportation plan accordingly for which vehicle to take, and if Sal is really good at calling, reminding everyone the day before, if not even the day of. And if things happen and things change, and then all of a sudden the outing doesn't happen, but you still show up at the front because you figured, oh, it's gonna happen, but you're not signed up, we don't know, and sometimes the outing gets canceled. So please take the 10 seconds it takes to sign up in the Post. That's really appreciated and goes a long way. And then also, we have the new line dancing class. This is a reminder that we'll start the first full week in January, which is January 9th at 2 p.m. for all of those line dancers. That's pretty much it. So also, shirts are still available. We have most sizes. I don't have any smalls, but everything is still available. Get yours before we run out. Shameless self-promotion. That's it, everybody.
Thank you, Ryan. And next, please welcome Sal for the activities updates.
Okay, so we're gonna have Christmas decorations open house today, Friday, December 19th, from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. You should have received a little handout giving you the rooms of everybody who has their house open for this event. If you do not have one, please come and see me so I can give you one. We're gonna have a chorale holiday concert tomorrow at 3 p.m. right here in the PAC. This Sunday, we're gonna have a gift basket making workshop with Araceli at 11:30 in the morning in Clays. This Monday, December 22nd, we're gonna have a timeless melodies with Larry Maurer. The topic being popular Christmas songs at 11 a.m. in the LLC. We're gonna have our Christmas Day brunch Thursday, December 25th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Red Chair Lounge. And we're gonna have a Target shopping outing Tuesday, December 23rd, and we depart at 11:45 in the morning. And we're going to have our January calendar review next Friday, December 26th at 12 p.m. in the LLC. And we're gonna have a Barnes and Noble bookstore outing in the Bella Terra shopping mall Sunday, December 28th, and we leave at 11 in the morning. And there's a Trader Joe's shopping outing Tuesday, December 30th, and we leave at 11:30 in the morning. And Betsy Kohler's 90th birthday ice cream social is happening Tuesday, December 30th at 2 p.m. in the Red Chair Lounge. We have our New Year's Eve casino night right here in the PAC, Wednesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Then we're gonna have right after New Year's Eve surf and turf dinner in the Grove, and it starts at 5 p.m. Make sure to put your reservations in, and that's about it. Any questions? Okay.
Thank you, Sal. Well, hold on to that if you wouldn't mind in case I have questions. Okay, so any questions from anyone today? Yes, Marjorie.
Not a question.
Hold on for Sal to get you your microphone.
Okay, about a week ago, it must be about 2:30 in the morning, the alarm went off on one of the Walnut Village vans. There was lights flashing and a really loud alarm went off for a long, long time. And every time I got my phone ready to call welcome desk, of course it stopped, then it started. Looked out another window and the guard's car was there, who parks about midnight, and his lights were flashing. But then he was inside his car, and I noticed the Walnut Village alarm went off. So I spoke to Juanita, and she said first the guards do have a key to the van, so if it happens again, they can turn off the alarm. And what caused it was probably an animal. I know there's been a skunk walking around, I think, or it could be a cat, could be anything that gets underneath and starts off the alarm. Because I kept looking to see if anybody's trying to break in, but they weren't. So just so you know, if you hear that noise, you can call the welcome desk and get a guard to turn it off.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Those darn pesky skunks, they either smell terrible or set off car alarms. BJ, hold on 1 second so Sal can get you the microphone. He's there, it's in your hands.
Okay.
Okay. When it comes back.
Oh. Is my mouth near? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
yeah.
you.
How about that? A little better. I don't know about other people, but I'm on a very, very, very strict diet. And the committee or chefs or servers or anybody in that area, excellent. Because with my diet and everything, it's
hard to, I could have one thing one day and nothing the rest of my life. But, I want to say thank you very much for everybody helping me out. So, especially with the diet and the food. And they'll tell me, BJ, you can't have that. Oh, yeah, I can. No, you can't. Oh, okay.
Okay, and actually, when Ariel gets back from her Christmas vacation, December 29th is when she's back. I'd love for you guys to connect so that she can really kind of understand your needs and put together maybe a menu for you.
I don't even understand it.
Okay. Any other questions? In that case, whoop, BJ has one more.
Sorry. This last week. Okay. This last week, around, let's see, I haven't been able to sleep very well. Must have been either 2 or 3 in the morning. Somebody knocked at my back door. I will not open it. I will not go near it. They could have a gun, maybe not. But it was a good knock. But it's happened twice now. Who do I call for emergency, or should I just set off my alarm?
Press your pendant, call the front desk. Did you report it to anyone, BJ? Because we haven't heard this, so,
No, because it was too early in the morning. Two or
you
three
can still
in the
report it.
morning.
There's staff here 24 hours a day, so please report immediately.
At the front desk?
Press your pendant, and then call the front desk so that we can get people over there to see if we have somebody, an intruder, we need to get them off of the property, obviously, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Preferably call the front desk, so security responds first versus nursing. We don't wanna put them in harm's way. And the security is more trained to do that. So please make your first call to the front desk. If you can't get anyone in touch with anyone at the front desk, then press your pendant, but that phone should be answered 24 hours a day. Sonia? So we have cameras, but not in the back of the cottages. And I don't know that if somebody came in through that gate over by the bus stop, it's a really dark corner. And I don't know if we have a camera pointing towards that gate. I think we do. We do. But see, and if you report it to us, then we can look back on the cameras and see if the gate was left ajar or if somebody was able to enter. But unfortunately, they're not on the back side of the cottages, the cameras. But obviously, your safety and security is the most important thing to us. So please report immediately. Judy?
When we had the great shakeout, we discovered that there was no announcement option in Clubhouse. And you said you were gonna look into that. There's no mounted speakers, as I understand. Did anything happen about that?
We're working with IT to do something, not only there, but in the new summer house, the old summer house.
Oh, right.
So we recognize that communication through a PA system is important, so we are working with IT on that.
Okay, and are they getting door hangers? Or that would be a question for Sandy, maybe.
Yeah, Sandy, do we have any more door hangers?
Do they have help and okay door hangers in the clubhouse area? Yes, okay.
That's it. The answer was yes. That was a nod. So it was an audible yes. BJ, hold on 1 second so Sal can get you the microphone.
What's a door hanger? Am I on? Yes. Oh, what's a door hanger? I don't know what a door hanger is.
So one side is green, saying that you're okay. The other side is
those
red.
guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
saying that you need assistance. Yeah, the hooky thing.
Plastic, got it.
Yes.
Okay, I know what it is then.
Anything else, anyone? You know where to find us. Have a wonderful last weekend before Christmas. It's supposed to rain all next week, starting heavily on Tuesday. So if you have gifts that you need to shop for, this weekend is pretty much your last chance. So have a wonderful weekend and expect a pretty thick Friday memo. It's going to be a little bit later because we have a lot to include, but you'll get it probably around 1 o'clock today. So see you all soon. Thank you. Thank you.